Dear Weebs, we have lost something special in our life. All pirates can attest to its existence. Its name was Kissanime. To all those who watched and enjoyed the fallen Kissanime, may the otakus around the world weep, but remember, there's always an alternative. Yeah, whatever. Okay, Kissanime is dead. There's still alternatives that are out there. There's Go-Go Anime. There are more sites to pirate, guys. So who gives a shit if Kissanime is gone? So hello, everybody. This is the Banda Ngundu podcast. And Kissanime is dead. And there's still options to watch anime illegally. So no one gives a shit. Anyway, so we have our guest here, Lisa, who's a concept artist. And she has joined us to talk about manga and anime, and we're gonna dig deeper into her career and her interests. So yeah,
Dude. Yes,
You're
supposed to leave the eulogies to the anime prophet, okay? I'm the freaking anime prophet. I was supposed to do the eulogy and the introduction, and then you just butchered everything. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? This is how it's done.
Okay, you did.
Welcome everybody to the BNN podcast with your host, the anime prophet and DJ BJ. Today we've got a special guest, the weird ass rabbit.
Hello.
And today it's going to be like a 2-on-1 podcast. We're going to be gang banging on the mic. So I hope you guys enjoy this.
Okay. I mean, okay.
Yeah, you just had to put it out there.
Wow, very soon they're gonna cancel us. They're gonna cancel us. They're gonna call us the most sexist anime and manga podcast. This is our first female guest, and we're already talking about sex. What's wrong with you, dude?
As long as they're bigger creators doing worse things than us, I think we can survive. And if they do say something, fuck them.
Okay, man. All right, cool.
But so please, Crunchyroll, please sponsor us. Crunchyroll, please sponsor us. We condone piracy, and we would like that sweet Crunchyroll money. Thank you.
I live in the third world country, and I'm okay with piracy. So that's my stance.
Yeah, you know what? Hi everyone. You. Pretty great way, though they didn't say my surname, so I'm kind of interested to know if they know it.
We know it, but we're afraid to pronounce it. I'm afraid.
Aren't you Shana people? Like, okay.
No, I'm Zambian.
Easy. Okay.
Now foreigners. Get the fuck out of my country, you damn foreigners.
Ooh, now that hits home, because when I'm here, that's how I'm treated. But anyways, as I was saying, this is how you pronounce my surname. This is my full name. My name is Lisa Chivanga. Like, this one is kind of difficult for people, especially here when they try to pronounce it, they say va. And I was like, okay. So now automatically when someone asks me my name and I'm saying the full name, I'm like, Lisa Chivanga. I'm like, oh gosh, damn it.
Are you Shona? Are you Ndebele? What the hell are you?
I am very much Shona. I'm like Zezuru, you know.
Okay.
We don't like them Zezuru people. Get the hell out of our country, you guys who don't belong in Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is for the...
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what's
I'm like,
happening. Okay. So a little FYI to the audience. Right now, the prophet is very cranky today. Apparently, his followers didn't bring him enough tribute for him to buy his new house. So that's why he's angry.
I had to traverse and go to hell and back. And now I'm back after fighting the demons, trying to get Kissanime back into the system. But at last, it was the time for Kissanime to go away.
Okay,
but anyway, let's start with some anime news before we dive deep into this thing. I'll just give you the news in brief. Okay. So starting with I'm not really so sure about the name of this thing, but then there was a certain mangaka that got arrested for being a pedophile, and his manga's been taken down from all Shonen Jump services. That means Shonen Jump Plus and all of those things.
Oh, you're talking about Act Age?
Yeah, Act Age. Yeah, that guy. He was a sick bastard. Sick bastard. But then it's alleged, so I can't say anything until...
No, actually, it's not alleged. It wasn't alleged because, like, when they did the police report, when the police officer asked him, like, is this true? He said, like, yeah, man, I grabbed the tits. You know, I did that. Like, he didn't deny it.
Oh, so he's actually that kind of a sick bastard.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to defend my brothers in arms, but then if he's really a sick bastard, then I condemn him to hellfire and stuff.
Hectic stuff. Okay, that's another level of low. Like, that's the type of stuff that kind of puts you guys, out there, feminists would be ganging up on your asses. They were like, yes, you must burn and die.
Don't worry. What a good feminist needs is a good, stiff, hard piece of meat. That's all she needs. Don't worry.
Okay. It seems like tonight the prophet leaning to the right of the spectrum.
I see you're not gonna let this one go. You're definitely gonna take advantage of this, aren't you?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, but again, getting back to that guy, the guy behind Age. Okay, so it is quite unfortunate because it was like a duel. So he was the writer and he was working with an artist. I'm not sure if the artist was a female or if it was a guy, but there were apparently the story was picking up and gaining like traction like throughout like Shonen Jump in I guess Japan, and because of this silly dilly-dallying, kind of like messed up. Well, I'm not sure if it will mess up her, the artist's career, but it just sucks when something is like picking up momentum and it gets cancelled and you realize the person who worked on it is like messed up. I'm aware that more than apart from that guy, the guy who did Toriko was a former sex offender. Like, he actually committed the sex offense before he became a mangaka. Apparently he was in prison and he was friends with Oda. I'm not saying that Oda by association, the guy behind One Piece is also, generally, if your friends are pedophiles, what can you expect? Maybe you have some of that in you. But the Toriko guy is also the guy behind Samurai X or Oninshin no Kenshin. Apparently that guy was found like in possession with a lot of pornographic DVDs of child porn, DC. Yeah, but he apparently managed to get back to doing his work. But yeah, it's a crazy world. My only concern.
Yeah, then again, Japan has been known for its lowlies, so I can't really blame them because Japan has been known for its lowlies. So
and the lolicon community.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Shotokan and the lolicon, but those two things should not be an excuse though, because according to them, Asian women are just naturally petite and small. They're just small, so you're not sure what age they are compared to African women. Not saying that there are no petite African small women out there. I'm actually pretty short. I might fit in that realm somehow.
Well, yeah, most African women are like cows.
Okay. Seems like someone threw away his political correctness card tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So brutal. Cows. Jesus Christ, man.
Wow.
Who hurt you?
Yeah, she's going to get us cancelled. Get us cancelled, dude.
Moving on to the next story, Funimation is going to be releasing another box set of Dragon Ball Z tapes or DVDs, and people are complaining, saying that, well, you guys just released the 30th anniversary, then you're going to do that. But then it kind of makes sense for them because they pay a lot of money to keep, it within their, to keep the rights. So they're going to milk Dragon Ball Z until the end. So I've got really nothing much to say. Then
I know.
Yeah.
I know that generally when it comes to IPs, like if you don't make use of that IP, like eventually it will, you won't own it anymore. So it's the same with movies.
Oh yeah.
Like sometimes they'll just make like a shitty version of Ghost Rider or the Punisher, but to make it exist, not because there's any art or any inspiration behind the actual act. It's just like, hey, we think this IP is a piece of shit, but who knows, maybe it could strike gold in the future. So, let's fork out some money and, release it. If it sucks, we don't care. At least we get to keep the IP. Which can be true because, because some of these guys are producers and these business types. They just want to, keep the IP, but they're not really concerned with it being good.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Then next is the Avatar people, the creators of Avatar. You've heard that they were working on a Netflix live action adaptation.
Yeah.
So right now they've quit because they had a disagreement with Netflix. So what do you think about that?
I feel weird about that one.
Netflix wanted to add more sex and violence, and they were like, "No."
Wait, what?
So yeah,
I wasn't aware of that. Wait,
yeah, it's one of those.
Wait, so Netflix wanted to add sex and violence. That's the actual official report.
Yeah, kind of. Yes, that's what they said. That's what the creators said.
Really? I mean, is there a place for that?
Who knows? They wanted to make it gritty because everyone loves a gritty R-rated movie, I guess.
But why? I don't. It doesn't make sense. Like, I mean, it's Avatar, man.
Yeah.
Why?
It's a pretty iffy situation because I was pretty much hyped for this thing because the original creators were there. I've been following it up for quite some time now since last year. I was super excited because they were supposed to release the trailer sometime late this year. So I was just like, after that, I was like, oh no, not again. Because they're saying some other writers are coming in, but people now are very skeptical. Like, what happened to the movie they released a couple of years ago? Now they're going to bring new writers to take over this project. I think I'll just like put it aside and not even get excited for it. If it comes out and it looks good, and then it works out, but for now it's kind of like something that I'm just not even gonna look forward to, because I was really excited to have the original writers and directors in it. Like, the original cast was coming, so I guess things happen. People gotta make money out there. By the end of the day, it's business.
Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, like, during the process, at least from what I've kind of experienced, a little FYI to the audience, I've been doing a bit of like film school on the side. So I've gone through the process of having to like write a script. You then submit the script to get like notes. Then sometimes it's like come with feedback that may pertain to maybe what the stakeholders, like maybe the producers or whoever's going to direct it, what they want. So it's like the writing process or the creation of a TV show sometimes, or I think from what I'm expecting or what I think is going to be going down, it's kind of like, you're going through like some product development where like you're trying to make, something inspiring. Maybe, of course, there'll be artists there who are like really, want to make something that's inspiring. But the producers probably just want to make something that will make money and make sure like it hits, like, I don't know, maybe what works with the Netflix algorithm or whatever's going on. Like, we probably won't know the full story. Eventually all things will come out. But yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be any good, even though the creators are involved. Because, going from animation to live action, it's a huge leap, and it doesn't always translate that people are good at making cartoons or will end up excelling.
Then
Yeah.
But the thing is, with Avatar, it was like it was so rooted. Because usually, what happens is why animation to live action doesn't work well, because it's not really rooted in much in reality. So it's very hard to root it back in reality. So to make a compelling and kind of story. So, but at least with Avatar, it's kind of rooted kind of in reality, to the extent that you can actually make a live action of it if it's well executed. So I kind of had faith with this live action, but then now with these guys gone and with these creative differences, it just sounds like it'll be off. Obviously, there are going to be people who are just going to be who say that they'll like it, but then it's good. They have a hard time with they're going to have a hard time with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
So
okay.
other than that, the next piece of news is Shonen Jump. Some of its titles are not doing well. I actually don't have the list, but at least Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man are doing quite well. Then the others, such as Ghost Hunter something or Ghost Recon, I'm not really so sure, haven't been doing well in the sales. They've been hitting like things like 4,000 volumes being sold and stuff like that, which is bad. So usually if they continue like this, the next month, they'll be chopped, because Shonen Jump don't play games like that. So that's a bit of sad news for those newer titles. Then lastly, we'll just talk about Nobilis, which is getting a live action, or no, not live action, which is finally getting an animation done by Studio Mappa. So I expect that the animation will be beautiful.
I am pumped. I am pumped for that one, because I read that. Is it a manhwa?
Yeah, manhwa.
Yeah, manhwa.
Yeah. So I read that manhwa, and let me just say the way the fight scenes are executed, magnifique. Like it's a really nice story. I'm not sure if you guys have read it.
I've read a bit, but well, it wasn't really my thing. I did go through God of High School, which was okay. To be very honest, with God of High School, I only got to like the 60 chapters of the manhwa, but the actual anime has been more entertaining for me. Okay, we got someone else joining us.
I watched the actual anime because I want the hype to die down first. I don't want to have people spoil it for me, considering the fact that already people are complaining that for someone who read the manga, it's it's meh.
Like God of High School is meh.
Yeah, for some people. So now already, if I'm reading that sort of review, then it's gonna make me feel weird.
I totally disagree. I actually think it's really entertaining. Like in my opinion, I enjoy it. Like I was never really into God of High School for the story. I actually did not care because for the most part, I don't know. Like for me, it just felt like it's more shown in retardedness existing now in in a Korean setup. So I wasn't really, but the actual anime, because I think it's Mappa again. I don't know. No, Blessed is being animated by Mappa again, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Seems like Mappa is now like the go-to studio for Crunchyroll. It's like God of High School, or like at least for the webtoon anime.
Yeah,
Mappa is quite a big studio.
Yeah.
No, the Bless is gonna be great. Like I assure you, I'm not sure if you watched was it a 2-episode animation that was released years ago? And people have been begging for this thing to turn into an actual anime.
I mean the one that was done by Production IG. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah.
So if that one was intriguing, then it won't disappoint. Whether you read the manga or not, the manhwa or not, the manhwa is pretty good. The story progresses. They has some character build up that's pretty interesting, and it doesn't get boring. That's the thing, because it has a lot of chapters. So when people start reading, I'm like, oh no, this thing is gonna keep dragging. But once you go over that hurdle of oh no, it's gonna keep dragging, it actually gets better. So I'm excited, guys. I can't wait to see the actual fight scenes. That's the one thing I'm more hyped about more than anything else. I don't care if we're gonna have great characters or whatever. I just want to see how they're gonna bring the fight scenes because I'm all about that brute force. I want to see people's ass getting whooped and getting.
Oh, she's
kicked.
all about that brute force. You heard her, right?
No, no.
Wow. I have a feeling this will be the last time we have a female.
Christian-like.
This is the first time. This will be the last time we have a female guest. Because
Okay. If I may ask, is it the first time? How many times have we had female guests? I'm not sure.
No, you're.
Don't worry, you're the first. You're first.
And probably the last.
Our cherry.
And probably the last after what?
Cherries right now.
I am so glad that I'm coming here and I'm changing things. Amen, brother. Amen.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I'm the first one.
Yeah,
Holy moly. I am so pumped right now. But okay. Yeah, to be honest, those pans are just going to be flying, skyrocketing everywhere. You guys are not going to be easy on me. I see this being a very interesting podcast.
It's going to be tough. You have to be, surviving with DJ BJ and the anime prophet. It's not going to be
I'm not DJ. I'm not DJ BJ.
I've been hearing
That sounds wrong.
this whole BJ thing. I also wanted to ask you a question, if I may, and I'm just going to slightly drift off the topic, and I'm going to ask you, are you good at giving proper BJs? Since you earned the title.
No.
Okay.
No.
Wow, then.
No.
Wow.
Okay, guys. We're very off topic. People are gonna...
Yo.
Okay.
Answer the question, DJ BJ.
No. I don't give head. That's not my specialty.
You must have
this
done
weird song
something
of yours.
This title, man. You must have done something. Someone out there was like,
He's got this weird song called Go Down, DJ BJ, Go Down.
oh my word. Okay, yeah. This kind of just summarizes everything. You know what? No need for you to answer me. It's fine. I already know that. No shame in it. You gotta own it. If you're good, you're good.
Alright, cool. Anyways, so
Who said you'll be sucking dick though? No one said that. I don't know where your mind gets your head out of together, Lisa.
Wait, nobody said what's sucking dick. You're not the one saying sucking dick. We just said BJ. Nobody said anything about sucking dick. You get your mind out of the gutter.
wow.
Yeah, he has the wrong assumption there. SMH.
Don't worry,
You should tell him to go.
don't worry, DJ JB. We got you, man. We got you.
Alright, cool. Okay, so
Then I think maybe before we continue, let me just round it off with the biggest news to come out of Japan yet. Japan is going to be giving away 3,000 titles on YouTube. Effectively going to be rendering Crunchyroll and Funimation useless. So yeah, they can suck a dick. No, not Crunchyroll, sorry. We want that sweet Crunchyroll money. So if you're hearing this, anyone from Crunchyroll, we love you and we do not pirate, and we would love for you to, yes.
okay,
But then again, it's also going to be sold to the owners of Crunchyroll are thinking of selling it to Sony. So they're going to be one megazord.
Alright, so basically what you're saying is that they're gonna be showing the same content that's on both platforms, but for free.
Yes, pretty much. We don't know because it's a bunch of studios that are teaming up to create an online kind of channel full of different anime. So
Okay.
yeah.
And then
But I have a question though.
Oh yes. Before you answer your question, let's just say, ladies and gentlemen, we've got another guest, another person joining our lovely orgy. He's going to be the guy jerking off at the corner. He's called Atalo Malo, and
What the heck? Oh my gosh! Oh my God.
Welcome, Buddy. Welcome.
No, because how this works is one person's at the mouth, then two people are using two holes. In fact, no. I think you'll be part of the Lisa Sanchez somewhere.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
That is very explicit.
Why did I enter myself into?
Wow.
As choice of words.
This is the most misogynistic. Like we have really crossed the line. Okay, Lisa, I do apologize for my co-host. Like he's not the anime prophet; he's the anime false prophet. Because
I think when I said I censored all the way, he was like, "Yes, all the way, yes."
And then I've got a message to prophesy. Come exposed. It's creating some sort of amalgamation, new comic with. I can't really say much because if I say something, it would be disastrous. But then they're creating something new. And to the viewers that do not know what Comic Up is, it's a Frankenstein of Zimbabwe's best and worst comics put together for your pleasure.
Yeah, to say best and worst.
So
the garbage is the good.
Yeah, I'm just being honest. Like, there's some good stuff there, and then there's some which is bad. So it's like you're looking at something, very good, and then 1 minute you're looking at something that's making your rocks off, and then the next is pure deboner. So hopefully, this new prophecy that I'm seeing.
So basically, it's like looking at the magazine section of the hot model and the self-love section, in which the self-love like people are just accepting of anything.
This video, this thing is going to be demonetized. So Crunchyroll, please hit us with that sweet ad money.
You do realize you don't have enough subscribers to get monetized. Like you do realize that, right?
Hey, the prophet can dream, can he? Okay.
Yeah, let him dream. Yeah, one day, just one day, right? One day.
Look, now just trashing us on our own podcast. Thanks a lot.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, this has become like a super free fall. All right, so, to my guest and to my female guest and the other guy who showed up. Like, what have you guys been reading in terms of manga, and what have you been keeping up with, like anime and manga? Like, what shows?
Proceeds to go through his non-pirated anime list.
Oh, should I go? I'm not.
I mean, ladies first. Yeah, pretty much. Like,
I was going to say something bad, but then I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
It's okay, man.
In terms of my manga, I've been like pretty much all over the place with like titles that are not like famous. And also, like, the manhwa realm, I've been reading that. There's some webtoons as well that I've been reading. So I've been, like, checking out a different genre that I haven't been reading that much, like the romance side of manga and manhwa. So I'm not sure if you guys know the Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation. There's also that one. It got an animation last year. I think season 2. I'm not sure if it came out because I'm still reading the manga right now. Season 2 if it came out, but last year it got season 1. It's pretty much popular right now. It has a very serious fan base in terms of girls. If you know what I mean. It might not be your kind.
What do you mean, bro? I like women.
I think what's happening is he has something in his head and making a very bad judgment, very bad assumption, by the way. Okay. There's this wholesome manga that I read when I was still like starting high school. Okay. So you guys were just asking me about the manga that I'm reading currently.
Yeah. You said like
I
you've been
haven't
reading
been
like.
reading any mainstream manga lately. It's been more
Okay, yeah.
like small titles.
Yeah.
Some that I've read like a long time ago, and I'm just coming back because of nostalgia.
Okay.
There's also those.
Like,
But
do they have any titles?
yeah, they do. Right now, there's this one that I discovered. It's a manhwa actually, and the artwork is pretty dope. Very much in like Zombies Alley because it's like very dark and gory and bloody, and the story is just something else. So it's called Delusional Boy.
Delusional Boy.
So yeah, the synopsis is just like this guy who has this, what should I call it? It's more or less he thinks that there's a problem in his head, because sometimes he just sees things that are not there. So basically, he's a little bit cuckoo up there.
Okay.
But that's not the case. What he thinks that it's like him having illusions or being delusional. It's actually what's happening in real life. So sometimes he sees people getting decapitated, like, at school. But then turns out when his school was massacred, his best friend was there in his head. So that's when like the story came out that, okay, this is not actually a dream or him being delusional. It's actually some serious shit that's happening. So that one is interesting. It'll be a nice title to just like, browse if you're interested about, if you're interested in terms of like horror and blood and gore, and all that.
What's this title called?
Delusional Boy.
Delusional Boy. Let me write it down.
All right, cool. I'll check it out. Yeah.
And then I
anything
think
else?
last one, without having to like drag this too much, it's for the my peeps out there, the weebs, like the the degenerates.
Yes.
Oh, is this
I've been summoned.
And also to my artists out there, this is a very good manga, and I'm like, if you're a degenerate or if you're an artist, you should definitely give this one a go. Like, I've also been reading it. It's called Boy Girl Rated 18.
Okay.
What's it about?
This sounds like a freaking hentai.
No, it's not. Yo, it's a slice of life anime based in school. So yeah, but just know there's a little twist, but it's not hentai, I promise.
Okay.
Somebody pitched Boku no Pico to me the same way. I'm scared.
Like, I'm sorry that you went through that. I also went through that as well. Everyone.
I've actually never seen.
Then that means you're not a real weeb.
I've actually never seen it.
You blessed soul.
I just heard the warning. No, I heard the warnings and I avoided it. So.
So the author for this, I'm not sure if it's male or female, but the name is Kuzushiro. That's the person that wrote this manga, and the artwork is pretty dope. So, so it's basically about a straight A student, with strict parents who wanted like to excel in school all the time when it comes to academics. So she's your typical emo chick in like anime trope, like
okay.
She wears glasses, she has a poker face, and all that stuff. So she also has a best friend. They've been like childhood friends for like forever. But what happens is that she takes a sudden interest to draw manga.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's actually about manga and stuff, like her wanting to be a real mangaka. But then the twist is even though she might look like a very unapproachable person, what she actually wants to become is an erotic manga artist. So
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what she's pretty much like a dynamite,
So she's
you guys
into
should check it out.
making dojins and stuff like that.
Bow chicka
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah,
Right.
so it's basically about that. Yeah,
So the title is Boy and Girl rated 18.
not boy and girl. It's boy girl rated 18.
Boy Girl rated 18. Okay.
But
All right.
That's some of it. That's some of the titles that I've been reading.
Okay. So what about you, Malvin? Been checking out?
manga, yikes! I haven't written manga for a minute now because of internet access in this beautiful country. What I've been doing though is been watching some anime.
Okay.
I have gotten quite a list. Okay, so I've watched something called My Mental Choices Are Affecting My Relationships. Basically, what this one's about is there's this guy.
Sounds super specific though.
You know how these animes be these days. I mean, they give you the entire plot in the title. I don't know why, but they do it.
Oh, okay.
So this one was about, basically there's a guy who is, well, he used to be the popular guy until he got this certain curse, which then kind of makes him have choices he has to pick from at random encounters. So he's gonna probably, let's say for example, he's talking to a chick, and then two choices just come out of nowhere, like in a dating simulation type of way. So it's like choice A, remove your clothes and run around naked. Choice B, tell this girl that you're a creep who likes being a masochist and getting whipped at night. And if he doesn't choose any of them, he gets tormented seriously in his head.
Okay.
Hey, that's a plot, right? You should definitely give me the name.
No, this sounds like a Sim's wet dream. You know?
Oh, yeah, and the choices I said as an example are actually the good ones. That's how twisted this show is. That's how twisted this show is.
Oh, you should send it, bro. Send it through.
It's still etchy, by the way. It's not even hentai. That's what's messed up.
Okay.
I see. You pretty much like hoping that it wasn't, weren't you?
No, I was kind of relieved it wasn't, because I kind of had to watch some of the stuff with my nephew. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But parenting.
What?
So is that all? Is there more that you also checked out?
I kind of then binged Gintama the F out of it. So yeah,
Okay.
there is that clusterfuck called Gintama that happens for who knows how many episodes.
Yeah.
And then I also got to sit down and actually, because I had read the manga, but I'd actually not watched the anime, sit down and actually watch Kenichi, Master's Disciple.
Oh.
Why is it anime back in the day actually kept on the story from the mangas that shows these days don't do anymore?
Well, it depends. What show are you talking about?
Mainly pacing. Like when I'm saying about the story, I mean mainly pacing.
Oh, you're talking about I mean like minus the filler, because now you can't afford to do filler, which is actually a good thing. Like, in retro.
Not fillers exactly. No, Naruto and Bleach kind of need to just go fix themselves on their part. I mean, like, just the overall pacing in itself. Like, you look at maybe something like, I'm not a fanboy. Disclaimer, I am not a fanboy. Dragon Ball. The entire Dragon Ball series. The pacing before Super was spot on.
Wait, we're talking about Dragon
Ball or not?
Okay, wait, Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball?
No, like the entire series, Dragon Ball Z, we're not going to go to Super. Super is another mess on its own.
Okay.
Yeah, like the pacing in those ones was okay and they're classical. And then you go to something like things like Fire Force. I read the Fire Force manga and I'm watching the anime. And Benimaru came in way too damn early. I am just saying.
Yeah,
He came in way too damn early.
Fire Force. Yeah, it's true. Like with the whole pacing thing, it's also something that I realized. Even series are doing that. I don't know what's the rush. Maybe it's because the world is ending, so they just need to get it over with fast. That's really like a common thing occurring in anime these days. Even like when you're like, okay, maybe it's because they didn't have enough money for production, but these things are going way too fast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like the pacing, I'm enjoying it, but it's like I kind of want to just read the manga instead. I feel like that kind of, builds up the hype more than the actual fighting action anime part of it. Kind of the reason why I'm avoiding watching God of High School.
Yeah, you see, I also told someone that I was avoiding watching it. I just want the hype to die down. Like I rarely watch a lot of mainstream anime or read mainstream manga because of that. Like I would do it later, probably after like months, so that at least I go with an open mind.
Yeah. What else have I watched on this list? I watched Working. Well, Working is a no-brainer. Okay, Working is like a slice of life of people who work in a restaurant or a diner setting. Comedy slice of life thing.
Oh, okay.
There's not much to say about that. Each episode kind of has its own topic and conversation. And then there's this one, which always gives me a hard time saying in freaking Japanese. I don't even have the English title on it. So forgive me if I butcher it. Any Asians watching this, Nejimaki Seirei Senki, Tenkyo no Alderamin.
Yeah, that's a long title.
Exactly.
Is it an isekai?
So it's actually no, it's not. It's not a isekai. It's in a fantastical world, but nobody kind of dies to go there.
Okay, so there's no Chakun like taking you there, like an isekai. Yeah. Okay.
So it's a war fantastical thing. So it's a war type of show based off military ethics, strategies, and all that, like they do in armies. But then these guys also have these funny things. What were they called again? I forgot what they called. Like that are like elemental sprites that kind of aid them in combat and battle. So what happens is that there's like two kingdoms that are fighting each other, and then some 5 kids, you know how it is with these stories, the 5 chosen ones, kind of find themselves behind enemy lines and then strategically save one of the princes of the other kingdom to escape from the enemy lines and back to the kingdom, and then they are now made into soldiers, and then the story goes on from there.
All right. Okay. As soon as you find the English title, I'm making it look for it.
I think I'm just gonna type it in somewhere because hey.
Yeah. All right. So, all right. As for me, the only manga I've been keeping up with has been My Hero Academia. Ever since Demon Slayer ended, and also The Promised Neverland ended, I've kind of lost things that I could check out that I found interesting. So yeah, it's been okay. Just notification. My bad. All right. So yeah, it's mostly been just reading My Hero Academia, and it's been getting interesting. It's I won't spoil. I'm pretty sure Malvin, you don't want me to mention any spoilers about My Hero Academia, right?
Yes, please. No, please. Thank you very much.
Okay. So cool. So I guess as far as the manga side is concerned, right now the only thing I'm keeping up with is My Hero Academia, and I guess also One Punch Man. So I'm pretty much keeping it strictly shonen, and nothing too spectacular, just mainstream stuff. Then as for entertainment, I've been like the anime I've been checking. Actually, I think for the past 2 weeks I've been, giving a lot of anime attention. Like I managed to squeeze it into my schedule because like lately I was like really busy with work, my day job, so I didn't have time to just check out stuff. Apart from what's it called? There's that DC TV series, Stargirl, which is pretty fun. I would actually recommend people to check it out. But going back to the subject of anime, I've been watching God of High School. I finished the Netflix. I finished the Netflix anime. Have you seen Japan Sings?
Japan Sings, no.
No, the one about it's like so basically Japan Sings is like imagine you're watching like I think his name is Royland Emmerich, the guy with disaster movies. Like it's like you're yeah. So imagine like you're watching like a version of 2012 in anime form. So the only problem. Oh yeah, Lisa's back.
Hi. Sorry, my phone's battery's about to die. So kind of disconnected there.
Okay, cool. So right now I was like talking about the anime I've been checking out. So I watched what's it called? Japan Sings, the on Netflix. Basically like a disaster movie made into an anime series. All I can say is it had mixed feelings towards the show. It was directed by the guy who did what's it called? Devilman Crybaby. I don't know if
my way. Okay.
Yeah, so it was the same guy. So yeah, like it's pretty intense. It's harrowing, but there are also moments that occur in the show that make you question whether they're behaving like normal people. I won't really delve deep into it unless you guys are concerned about spoilers, but if you're not concerned about spoilers, I can share a bit more. So
I'm concerned about spoilers.
Spoiler alert, please.
Damn. See, this is the problem. It's usually nice when everyone has seen the show and we can like freely talk about it, but I guess not. But all I'll say is that Japan Sings is it's pretty interesting. The last episode sucks. In my opinion, it was just meh. But you should check it out. Apart from Japan Sings, I guess and also God of High School, I also watched what did I check out? The new anime called Decadence. For the most part, I think I wouldn't say it's good. I'll just say the concept is interesting for the most part. Like it's keeping me engaged, but I wouldn't say I'm that invested as far as I'm concerned. But like, have you guys seen Decadence?
No,
only Decadence I know is a song from what's it called, Disturbed. So no.
Yep. Yes, okay. That's the first thing that popped into my mind.
Yeah. Then I guess the other show I've been keeping up with is RE0, the second season.
No spoilers, please. No spoilers.
Subaru needs to dance.
Yeah. All I can say is that the first 2 episodes were nice. Then it dragged. Like literally, it's following the same formula of one. Because I know that season 1. Like the first couple of episodes, it was like interesting. Then it dragged. Then it picked up again.
So in short, Subaru is Subaru.
Yeah, Subaru is still Subaru.
Oh my gosh!
No. My boy Subaru.
No, my boy Subaru.
but yeah, he's grown though. Like I mean, I know. Like okay, you guys have all seen season 1, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Loved it.
Yes.
Okay. So
Anime Prophet, send your location.
I mean myself today. On that.
Okay, so which team?
I wish you guys could see this.
So who's like your best girl? Because mine is Ram.
Yes, thank you. A man of culture.
Mine is Satellizar, guys. Why you gotta hate her like that, though? Come on.
Who's your best girl?
Love, man. Satellizer, you know.
Satellizer?
Yeah, that was the name he called her in the first episodes. He confused.
Oh, I mean, like, the half. Okay. Oh yeah, that girl. Okay, actually, I've forgotten the name of the main girl.
Oh
Like,
my
I was about to say satellite dish.
No.
yeah, the
No.
like the half witch, half elf, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
guys hate on her so much, and I'm like, I know we all love the twins, but come on, show her some love as well. You know, she's alright. You know.
I mean, like,
she alright.
I know, but like, think about it. Like, Ram actually went out of the way to like get the nigga. Like, hey, I'm in love.
Oh, Satella. There we go.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, but then like, it happens. But he has his best girl already, so come on, guys. I know everyone loved that moment when he wanted to run away with her, but let's not.
I mean, that was endearing. She even told him that, hey,
you guys are forgetting about the best girl ever, the witch. How can you guys hate on the witch? Like she's just the best. You guys. Not that. I'm talking about the original one. Not that one can go eat a dick. I'm talking about the original witch.
Why are people so mean?
It's the truth. It's the truth. I don't mince my words.
Please mention your witch by name.
She's just called the Dark Witch, okay?
I figured I knew you were talking about.
Alright, anyway, so okay. Apart from RE0, I've also checked out stuff that's not anime related. I recently started watching the old cancelled. I don't know if it was cancelled or they just cancelled season 2, but the old Tron Uprising animation. I haven't watching it, but it's actually really, really good. I was surprised. Because I enjoyed the movie Tron Legacy, but I actually didn't really care about the cartoon because I thought that probably it was they make something, then when they make the animation you just think that it's just a cash grab or it's a low effort project. But when I actually checked it out, I was like, wow, it's really good. I think Alberto Miego, the guy who did the art direction for, I think he did, I don't know if you have seen Love, Death and Robots. Any of you? Yeah, episode 3, The Witness. He directed and also did the art direction. And also he contributed to the style and art direction of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And yeah, but during visually, it's really yeah. Story-wise, I think it fleshes a lot of things that you didn't get in the movie. Because I haven't seen the original Tron. I heard generally speaking, it's not that good. If you watch Tron Legacy, that one is more fun. I know a lot of people make fun of the bad CGI, that they did for Jeff Bridges, his what's it called, his copy, the dude called Clue. Yeah, but others, the actual animation is pretty good. I would recommend people checking it out, especially if you like art and design or industrial design. You can get a lot of ideas. Go crazy. Anyway, so what about the anime Prophet? What have you been consuming?
I have been watching one of the greatest anime/manga to ever exist. I used to watch it when I was a kid, but I never gave too much thought of it. But since because this quoting stuff, I decided to rewatch it, and I am talking about, you know it, you love it, Attack on Titan.
Wait, you watched?
So yes, I binged Attack on Titan, and
there needs to be a correction here. Attack on Titan came out when? You were not a child when it came out.
I'm not so. Oh, yeah, I know.
2014, 15, 2015, 2015.
The anime prophet
This is
was
me
not a
trying to
child.
think
No,
hard.
it was no, it was before that. It should be like what 2012?
I know. I think it's 2013.
2013, 2014.
2013.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So.
Okay, so you've been
yeah.
watching Attack on Titan. Okay.
Yeah, and it's some good shit, man. That is some really good shit. Like,
Wait, is this your
I
first time
enjoyed
watching it?
Second time.
Okay. All right. That's cool. That's
So
cool.
the first time, like I said, I was doing school and it wasn't really a priority of mine. And now the second time I'm watching it and I binged it all. It's a good anime, and wow, it deserves the hype that it has. Like, it's really, really good. It's good. Fun fact: the author was about to give up on his story before his editor picked it up. Most of the editors and publishers he went to said that his art wasn't good enough. So it looks like they were wrong.
No, they were not wrong. His art is still not good enough. It's just that the writing is good. So let's not lie.
What makes
good.
an artwork good? What makes art good enough? Like in your eyes, like. Because there's a thing called style that comes into play.
Okay, let's not excuse bad art.
Don't say style.
For style.
Art with style, exactly.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's be a bit objective. So when I'm forgetting Hajime Isayama, the author of Attack on Titan, when he submitted his one shot for Shonen Jump, it won, but there was a disclaimer at the end that out of all the manga entries that ever won a Shonen Jump manga contest, this one had the worst art out of all of those that were submitted and won. So basically, even the magazine, like, they took a dump on it. Like, literally, they did not joke around. And even if you Google some articles of people doing reviews of Attack on Titan, especially people buying the volumes that are being sold in the West, via Viz Media, there's a lot of shaming of his art. I'll be honest, his art has improved. As time has passed. And also, it went through a cycle where it also regressed. I think it was in the chapter 48, 49, 50, around the time when the political arc was starting. Yeah, his art went through a nosedive. Generally speaking, if we're talking about technical skill, even Lisa, you're an artist. If you go through Attack on Titan, compared to other manga, there's certain fundamentals that are missing, which really show.
Come on, let's not. He has already gone through so much. Why are we out here trying to play him?
Let's be real. Let's be real. This guy's manga sold really well to the point where it almost caught up to One Piece. So no matter how bad his art is, he's actually way more successful than people can draw better than him. It's pat on the back. Hello?
Yeah, we're here.
Yes, you keep breaking up.
All right, cool. No, I was just saying that let's not be nice here. The guy's art is not that good. It's tolerable.
It's good, but then the thing is, I think it's because of the
anime.
Genre,
the anime art is good. The actual manga art is not.
I say it's good. You just hating.
I'm not hating. Okay.
You just
okay. No, it's not. Read those first volumes.
Fine. I will read them.
Yeah, read them again. So I'm losing my train of thought. But yeah, it's I guess you've been enjoying Attack on Titan and reliving the experience of the hype. I heard that the final season is supposed to come out in October, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yes.
And I'm guessing you're hyped.
Yeah,
why not? Yeah, why wouldn't I?
Mm.
Although I don't know how they're going to do it since the manga is still continuing. So.
Or maybe they're gonna pull off a Game of Thrones season 8.
Let's hope not.
It's like let's just destroy the ending. We didn't have the source.
Let's hope not.
Yeah.
We don't want to repeat. No.
Okay. So Lisa, I think for the next podcast, initially today we're just tonight actually we're intending on just doing a random talk about whatever we're experiencing. But for the next podcast, probably we'll do a proper interview. I don't think there's room now, especially mentally right now, for us to be doing an interview of you. Because
too early.
It seems like you guys want me to come through again. Hey, what do you mean you came too early?
You came too
early. It was fatigue. He's already fatigued, man. He's supposed to go on the extra mile, but nope. He busted too quickly.
What?
Oh, are you kidding me? Are you just,
Another guy who busted too quickly was Atalo. He left, he just left. He couldn't handle the pressure and it just, he blew his load too soon.
Yeah.
He doesn't know this is an endurance game.
An endurance test. That's why he went to get water. Yeah.
No, he's done. He's not coming back.
Oh, okay. So you went to what? To pass out?
He passed out.
Probably you scared him off, man.
He couldn't handle the big dogs.
Yeah. Next time we should just bring a senso beam.
Yeah, you probably need one of those. Regenerate and everything.
Yeah. Anyways, this out of the podcast we've done, this has been the most strange and bizarre. I'm not sure how people who are super sensitive react to the anime prophets' comments.
You're probably gonna have to really put an R on this. It's not for the faint of heart.
Yeah, it's not. I feel like I'm gonna get judged, especially with what he said about women being cows.
He's gonna get flamed. I don't know if they're very PC girls out there, but you know how they are.
As for me, I'm your gentleman. I believe that women should be treated right.
Yes.
Yeah, he's showing his true colors. You know what? I'm not even gonna come back to this podcast anymore. You body shamed me, called me a cow, man.
Yeah, I guess I was looking for milk.
You come back.
You think? Oh, that was hilarious, though. That was really funny.
Yeah. So, anyways, what are you guys looking forward to? In the future, what are you excited for? That's coming up.
Like what you said, Attack on Titan, that's on my head.
I mean, the future could be anything.
What else would you expect?
I mean, okay. Well, I'll go first. I'm interested in finding out how that movie Tenet will do, because apparently it's supposed to be coming out in China. And
Ooh. The Chinese are playing people that eat the bats and shit.
Yeah. So I'm just eager to see how it goes. Christopher Nolan's Tenet. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm hoping it does well because I know that the movie costs a lot to make. At least in terms of like the actual production, it costs like 225 million. I don't know if that accounts for marketing or it's without marketing. But yeah,
It's usually it's accounts for everything.
Yeah, because like I think Journey is risky right now to release a movie because first of all, Corona is intense in other parts of the world, or not as intense. I'm pretty sure if Tenet comes out and Zimbabweans don't watch it, it's not like we can really have an effect on the box office. Well, let's be honest.
You dick. Yeah, an asshole.
Yeah, it's like, wow, look at this change that's coming from this third world country. Yeah, what do they use? They use bond notes. Oh, do bond notes. Wow, it's more like we gave the movie for free. Yeah, sure you did. For free.
Yeah, douchebag.
Make any money from it.
I don't know how you.
Yeah. Anyways, you say you live in South Africa. I know that. I think when what's it called? Avengers Endgame came out. I think South Africa actually contributed close to like 40 something million, like USD in value. Like if we convert from rand to USD, that's how much it contributed. So I'm pretty sure if Tenet comes out in South Africa,
like what Malema says, Malema says, we're brothers. So when South Africa contributes 40, Zimbabwe also contributes 40.
Bruh, we don't contribute jack, bruh. We and we've got
I
our
don't think
oppression.
that's how it works.
You can't take.
That's how it was for brothers.
You can't take credit for people going, like for other people going to the cinema in other countries. I'm just saying, bruh. Our bond notes don't contribute.
It's called
jack,
being
bruh.
African, man.
Our bond notes don't contribute jack.
This is
it's
the
not
problem
enough
with you people. You're not patriotic enough.
I'm Zambian,
You're not
bruh.
patriotic enough.
I am
You don't
Zambian,
have
bruh.
You damn foreign. You see, Lisa, these foreigners over here.
Yeah. All right. So, anyway, guys, I think we can call it a night. I have some like color grading that I need to do after this. Like some like film footage.
Yeah, the way you're talking is like this is some sort of like bootleg TV radio that we're doing illegal. Like you have to go with color grading. Niggas don't have to know that.
Well, I'm pretty open about what I'm doing in my life. I keep no secrets.
No, you have an open relationship with yourself. That's cool.
So I have an open relationship with my audience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, so
interesting.
Okay.
Yes. Anyways, this is it, guys. Thank you for listening to the podcast. It was a bit off script, but yeah, it is what it is.
They don't have to know
thanks
that
for having Bunny-chan.
Bunny? Oh,
yes, the rabbit.
Call you Bunny-chan? Is that what you want to be called now?
Weird rabbit.
The weird rabbit.
No, people actually call me that. It's just that, well, you guys are just having me here for the first time. You didn't even get to ask me why.